In this video, we're going to be talking about solving simultaneous equations, also known as two-step equations, using the substitution method. So we can also use elimination and the graph method, which I'll also put the link in the description. Okay, so but let's focus on the substitution method. So let's start with x plus y equals 15, x minus y equals 3. So I think for most, if you look at this, the answer is kind of obvious, but let's try and actually solve this. Now, okay, substitution method. So the first thing we're going to do is to give each equation a number. And it makes it very easy to identify. Okay, this is equation 1 and equation 2. So you know which equation we're talking about. Okay, so the next step is to make blank the subject of the formula in equation of your choice. So make any variable of your choice. It could be x or y, the subject of the formula in any equation of your choice, x or y, equation 1 or 2. So I will say make x the subject of the formula in equation 1. Okay, so we have x plus y equals 15. So I want to make x the subject of the formula. Means I'll need to take away this plus y. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. So I'll subtract y from both sides. Okay, subtract y from both sides. Okay, so x plus y minus y equals 15 minus y. Okay, x plus y minus y cancels out, so we have x equals 15 minus y. So this is it. So x equals 15 minus y. You can write this as equation 3 if you want. Now, this is where the substitution happens. We replace x with 15 minus y in equation 2. Okay, we got this from equation 1, right? So we have to replace x with 15 minus y in equation 2. So x minus y equals 3. Okay, what is our x? We'll replace x with 15 minus y. That will be 15 minus y, put it in the bracket first, minus y equals 3. Now open the bracket. 15 minus y equals 3. 15 minus 2y equals 3. So what do? We need to, get rid of this 15. Okay, because we only want y. We want y to be on its own. So the first thing we can do, we can subtract 15 from both sides, or you can just say move the 15 to the right hand side. So when you do this, it becomes minus 15. So minus 2y equals 3 minus 15. Minus 2y equals 3 minus 15, that will be minus 12. Next thing we do is to divide both sides by the coefficient of y. The coefficient of y is minus 2. So we have minus 2y equals minus 12. Divide both sides by minus 2. This cancelled out. Y equals, the minus cancels out. We're left with 6. Y equals 6. So you can see, so the idea of the substitution is to end up with something like this, where we only have one variable to do with, and from there we can find our y. Okay, so since we know our y now, it's easy to find our x. So I would say replace y with 6 in any equation of your choice. I'll just pick equation 1. Okay, I can also, let's try and also do equation 2. We should get the same answer. So from equation 1, we know that, we just go back. X plus y equals 15. So that means x plus 6 equals 15. We can subtract 6 from both sides. So x plus 6 minus 6 equals 15 minus 6. So this cancels out. X equals 9. Okay, if we want to do it in equation 2, x minus y equals 3. X minus 6 equals 3. Okay, I'll use the other way. We can move this plus 6 to the right-hand side. It becomes, the operation will change. It becomes plus. X equals 3 plus 6. X equals 9. So it means that x is 9 and y is 6. Okay, that's how you do substitution method. So this is fairly simple because, it's just x plus y, x minus y. We're able to get 6 and 9. Let's go to more, complicated ones. So let's look at this. Okay, we have 2x plus y and 4x equals 9 and 4x plus y equals 17. So you can see now we're having coefficients that are bigger than 1. So still the same step. So give each equation a number. Now make any variable of your choice the subject of the formula in any equation of your choice. So I'll make y the subject of the formula in equation. Let me use 2 now. 2. Okay, I did 1 before, I'll use 2. Okay, we have 4x plus y equals 17. All right, so we want y to be the subject of the formula, so we get rid of the 4x. We can move it to this side. Okay, once you move it to the right-hand side, it becomes minus 4x, or you can do subtract 4x from both sides. So whichever you're more comfortable with, y equals 17 minus 4x. Okay, so this is what we get. You can also decide to say make x the subject of the formula. Okay, if I want to make x the subject of the formula in equation 2, have 4x plus y equals 17. Okay, we have to take this y here to the other side. 4x equals 17 minus y. But since we're looking for x, we want x to be the subject of the formula, we're not done. We still have to divide both sides by 4 to take this 4 away. Okay, if we divide both sides, so divide both sides by 4, so we have 4x divided by 4 equals 17 minus y divided by 4. Okay, so we have x equals 17 minus y divided by 4. So the reason why I'll likely use this is because it's easier. There are no fractions here. But if you want to, you can also use this. We'll still get the same answer. So I think I'll use both. Okay, I'll use both and let's see. Just you see both ways. So next thing we're going to do is to replace. Always replace y with 17 minus 4x in equation. So we got this from equation 2, right? So we replace y with 17 minus 4x in equation 1. So from equation 1, we have 2x plus y equals 9. So we're going to replace y. So I have 2x plus 17 minus 4x equals 9. Okay. So we have to put it in a bracket first. Then we open the bracket. So if we open this bracket, we have 2x plus 17 minus 4x equals 9. Okay, so I'll move on to the next page. Just sorry about my, okay, and 2x plus 17 minus 4x equals 9. So we can rearrange it so that the x's can be together. Okay, so 2x minus 4x plus 17 equals 9. 2x minus 4x, that will be negative 2x or minus 2x. Okay, plus 17 equals 9. So we can move this plus 17 to the other side. It becomes minus. So minus 2x equals 9 minus 17 minus 2x equals 9 minus 17 will be negative 8 or minus 8. Next thing we do is to divide both sides by, you can always write your steps down, so just to keep track of what you're doing. Okay, I'll just write it here, divide both sides by the coefficient of x here, which is minus 2. So minus 2x divided by minus 2 equals minus 8 divided by minus 2. This cancels out. X equals minus 8 divided by minus 2 is 4. Okay, now we have our x. X is 4. Now since x is 4, if we go back, we can replace x with 4 in equation 2. Let's do that in equation 2. Okay, replace x with 4. In equation 2. So equation 2 is 4x plus y equals 17. Okay, I'll just go back forward a bit. 4x plus y equals 17, and x is 4, right? X is 4, so that'll be 4 bracket 4. You have to put in the bracket first, plus y equals 17. So the bracket means there will be multiplication. So 4 times 4, that will be 16 plus y equals 17. So I'll subtract 16 from both sides. 16 minus 16 plus y equals 17 minus 16. This cancels out. Y equals 17 minus 16 will be 1. So x is 4, y is 1. Okay, subtract 16 from both sides or move 16 to the other side. It's the same thing. They're the same thing actually. It's just whichever you want to do, whichever you're more used to. So x is 4, y is 1. Okay, so let's go back and try this one now. We want to use x. Okay, we want to use this one. And let's see if we can get the same answer. So here, x equals 17 minus y over 4. We got this from equation 2. So we replace x with 17 minus y over 4 in equation 1. Okay, from equation 1. So equation 1 is 2x plus y equals 9. Okay, we already said that x is 17 minus y over 4. So this becomes 2 brackets 17 minus y over 4 plus y equals 9. So this is multiplication. We can have 2 times 17 minus y over 4 plus y equals 9. Okay, so since 2 can go in 4, okay, so you can say this cancels out. So we're left with 17 minus y over 2, all right, plus y equals 9. So the issue here is that we have a fraction. Okay, 17 minus y equals 17 minus y over 2 plus y equals 9. So the next thing we're going to do, we want to get rid of this fraction. Okay, what we can do, the first thing we can do is to multiply both sides by this 2. Okay, we're going to multiply both sides by 2 so as to get rid of the 2. So this would be, or we can say multiply both sides by 2. So what is the idea behind that? To get rid of this 2 and so that we can have whole numbers, not fractions. So 2 times we have 17 minus y over 2 plus y equals 2 times 9. So this 2 is not just going to affect this one, it's also going to affect the y. Okay, the entire side, the entire left-hand side. Okay, when we multiply this, this will cancel out. So we're left with 17 minus y plus 2 times y, that's 2y, equals 2 times 9, 18. So when you multiply, this 2 will affect everything inside this, everything on the left-hand side, including the y. Okay, so we have 17 minus y plus 2y equals 18. Okay, 17 minus y plus 2y equals 18. That's something as 17 plus 2y minus y equals 18. 17, 2y minus y, that's plus y equals 18. Okay, so we can move the 17 to the other side. Becomes minus 17. Y equals 18 minus 17. Y equals 1. See, and if y is 1, then x will be 4. So we don't have to really go. I just wanted to prove that, you can use either. Although this will be longer, if you're running against time, like an exam, you can just pick the one that has less fractions. Okay, but you're still going to get the same answer. Y is 1, x is 4. Okay. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. Now let's try this one. Yeah. 5x minus 2y equals 6, 7x plus 4y equals 22. So we have, right? It's equation 1. So equation 2. We give each equation a number first, and then we make the. So which one do you want? I'm gonna use x in equation 1. So I'll make x the subject of the formula in equation 1. I can say make a, yeah. All right, so we have 5x, because in all cases, now the best method for this kind of problem is the elimination method. It's going to be faster, but let's just solve with the substitution method. Okay, let's solve the substitution method. So 5x minus 2y equals 6. Okay, we want to make x of the formula. So the first thing we do is to get, subtract. So since it is minus 2y, so we add 2y to both sides. Okay, 5x minus 2y plus 2y equals 6 plus 2y. 5x equals 6 plus 2y. So we want to find only x, so we can divide both sides by 5. X equals, so I'm not writing it again. I'm not writing it out per se, like divide. I'm just showing you how I'm just kind of doing it quickly. But if you don't understand, you can maybe slow it down. Okay, so we have 6 plus 2y over 5. So x equals 6 plus 2y over 5. So what we're going to do is to replace x with 6 plus 2y over 5 in equation 2. So in equation 2, we have 7x plus 4y equals 22. That'll be 7, put the bracket, 6 plus 2y over 5 plus 4y equals 22. If you multiply this, it's 7 times 6 plus 2y over 5 plus 4y equals 22. So if we open this bracket, 7 times 6 will be 42. 7 times 2y, that will be plus 14y over 5 plus 4y equals 22. So again, we can get rid of this 5 by multiplying both sides by 5. Okay, you multiply both sides by 5. You can also do it like this. So I can also do it like this. So we have 42 plus 14y 5 plus 4y equals 22. So we can add it, we can take it as a fraction. Okay, so we'll take this 4y over 1. All right, so write this out. What is the LCM of 5 and 1? It's obviously 5. 5 divided by 5, that's 1. 1 times this, 42 plus 14y will still be 42 plus 14y plus 5 divided by 1 is 5. 5 times 4, that is 20, equals 22. 1. What can we do here? We can cross multiply. All right, so we have 42. Since it's times 1, it's the same thing. 42 plus 14y plus 20y equals 22 times 5. 42 plus 14y plus 20y, that would be 34y equals 22 times 5, that's 110. Okay, now you can see we have a simple equation now. Okay, so all we can do, we move 42 to the other side, or subtract 42 from both sides, same thing. 34y equals 110 minus 42. So what is 110 minus 42? This will be 868. So it means that 34y equals 68. So what do? We divide both sides by the coefficient of y here, which is 34. So 34y divided by 34, sorry about my 4, equals 68 divided by 34, which is 2. So after all this we just did, y is 2. Wow. Feels a bit anticlimactic. I don't know why, it just feels. So after all this we just did, y is 2. Ah. Okay, y is 2. All right. So we have 5, so we can replace y with 2 in equation 1. Okay, we have 5x plus 2y, right? 5x minus 2y, sorry, equals 6. So since y is 2, we have 5x minus 2 bracket 2 equals 6. So 5x minus 2 times 2 is 4 equals 6. We can move the minus 4 to the other side. 5x equals 6 plus 4. Oh, wow. Okay, so 5x equals 6 plus 4. That means 5x equals 10. Okay, so 5x equals 10. Now we'll divide both sides by 5, which is equal to x. All right, 10. So x is 10 divided by 5 is 2. So x is also 2. So y is 2, and x is also 2. Honestly, this feels a bit. I don't know why it feels. I don't know why it feels like this, but so x is 2 and y is 2. Let's just so that's correct. But let's just so that you know you can be sure. You can also always check when x is 2 and y is 2. So this will be 5 times 2 minus 2 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. 10 minus 4 is 6. So it's correct. Let's try the other part. 7 times 2 plus 4 times 2. Let's see. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 4 times 2 is 8. 14 plus 2 is 22. So it's correct. I'm just like, after all we just did, x and y are 2. Just feels somehow, I don't know why. It feels, all right. But yeah, x is 2, y is 2. So I think that's it for now. There will be more. I'm gonna make post the link the video for elimination and graphing, and also word problems with regards to not quadratic but simultaneous equations. And please, I am begging, and I'm not begging, but okay, I'm asking that you should like the video. I would really appreciate it. Okay, if you could like the video, subscribe. It's gonna help a lot. And if you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. So thank you and have a good day.